Alright, here's a look at my, what I like to call Ravine Town. Or maybe Canyon Town, I don't know. Um, it was already a town. You can see these small buildings right there. Those existed, and I pretty much just stole the place. I do that often. I put a wall around it and a bunch of other stuff I added. Come in here. This is where like the cart station. You can ride those to different towns and stuff. And a lot of these buildings, not all of them, but most of them have little ways down into this ravine so they can mine. It's kind of like a mining town. You can see how big this was natural. This was here. The town was built on it, so that was one of the reasons why I kind of took over, started doing what I want to it. If I find a town and it has resources, I usually take it and throw down some stairs. Much like everything else I do, it's not finished. I started, did a bunch of stuff to it, and moved on. So not everything's got interiors or everything's done the way I wanted. Every time I come back, I'll do a little bit to it. This is a building that was there, a little blacksmith house. That's a building that was here. You can see the ravine goes all the way over this side. These little buildings, these are all here. Pop into this house. No, so that's how they design them. You'll find villages all over the place. I built this house over here. It's just an empty house. I came in here and I don't know what this was all about. I was doing something. Maybe a back way into the town, I'm not sure. But I left it like that and moved on to something else. Didn't build the ladder. Throw that up, just go up there. Oh, big floor to ceiling glass windows. You can see the Dale town over there. Another spot I didn't put up ladder. And just an empty room. And see out here though, that's like the dock. Now this is made with an iron door, so someone on the inside would have to let you in. I just left the door open so I could get in to show the place off. Now the guards would be the only ones in here. You could come to the outside of the town, come up on the dock and ask for permission to come in. And someone could be up top or come up top and you can still see. I like to make it so you can see down and shoot at people if you wanted to. See, there's a little gate there. This switch over here opens that up so you can come in on a boat. See, it opens it up. And there's another gate down there on this side. If you come down, you can see out. You can see out on the inside of the town, and you can see out inside here. So you could shoot at them, or they could, you know, they have to ask for permission to come in. And it opens up there. Yeah, see it. Down here is some of the inner workings of the gates. You can see down in. and then it goes around to the other side because they open from both sides. So this is all underneath the water. And then on the other side, you can see some of the paths for the other one. This is all underneath that channel to make both sides open up. Come back out here and check out some of the other houses. Go over. This is one. I don't know if I must have built this, or maybe I modified it. Now this is definitely something I built. I'm not sure what this that red dust is there for. Must have been an accident. I just left it. And we'll fly over to this building here. This building, the basement goes down into the ravine again. At some point I was going to make it so they had ways down in there so they can all do mining, like it was a mining town, so they all have their own private ways in. Just another big open room. I didn't do any of the insides. There's that little floating island there. I made that. You can see Dale over there. I haven't decided if that's what I was going to call that town or not, but for all intents and purposes, that's the best definition for it at the moment. This place, there's a lot of glass in this place. The waterfall trickles down through. Nice open balcony here. Nothing probably on the roof. Nope, just more open space, but you can see the island a little better. This one's just, I was probably going to put a tree or something up here. But, like always, I moved on. Now, I'll go down and go into the castle. There's a guard station here. They have to let you in through this iron door. Again, I left it open so I could show around. You can actually switch it from in here. Cross this little bridge here. Now, I don't know if I was going to put walls or not in here, but right now it's just open, big open rooms. The little cat out there, the ocelot. I think if you feed the catfish, it domesticates it. You can have a pet. Just a bunch of empty rooms. And then if you come out here, this is the bridge across back to the guard station. Like I said, I always leave little spots so you can shoot people if you have to. Now both sides, if they're locked outside, you can shoot at them. I like to fortify everything. Yeah, inside the tower. I mean, station here. like to, if they're locked, instead of having to break things, usually I'll make little secret ways in. So if you see, that's the front of it. If you come over here to the well, go down the well, you gotta do it pretty quick. You come up in here, and up the ladder, and that's what that little hatch was. You can get out that way too. Now back into the main castle house here. Another hatch that goes somewhere. Come back to that. There's two little gates down there. So you can get into their private area. Oh, there's the ocelot again. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. See, it opens up both sides. Now that one that's a two-way switch. There's another one, I want to say down outside. But if I come down here, you can see there's some of the workings. The two different sides, the pistons. What's in here? Oh, I think that's the path that I made to get back and forth while I was working on it. Now you can just go down where the red stuff is. Yeah, so I made another path to get across. Those double candles are how you keep the power going, because it only goes so many blocks. That's the Zorg gate. Makes it a two-way switch. And pistons, the sticky pistons, the blocks attached to them. I think when I was in here, when I was due buy this before, I realized that one of the pistons wasn't working. So I did come in after this and actually fix it. It was just one piece of red dust that was missing. But I had to trace it to where it was. You can see, I think I come out here and fly out here, and you can see that I notice. No, I'm going to look around first, I guess. See, this side of the wall's still the yard. This side's open, but it's kind of their own private area, but you can walk down there, get in there. But to get in with a boat, you have to go through here. Oh yeah, see, the bottom one on the right was not closing. I did come back and fix it, but it's not part of this video. You can see it right there, that one, the bottom one on the right. And if you come over here, there's another switch. There's a little escape route for when things get hairy and you're in the castle and you want to get out. That's just a regular one-way switch. The water will wash away red dust, so you have to be careful when you're building underneath. If you break the wrong block, it will rush in and wipe away everything you did, so it can be a pain. That's the first floor. This is the second floor, just big open area. And the top floor is like a half room with a big open balcony. You can see that other town. I like to do. You can see the castle over there in the corner too. The first castle. I like to do stuff within visual sight of things, so you don't really get lost. But that's really what the mine carts are for. The tracks are so you can find all the places. This hatch down here is another little back path to the docks. The secret way in. You gotta be inside the castle, obviously, to get in here. This is just in case that door's locked and I don't want to break stuff. I mean, you can just break it, but you don't always want to. And then you back into here and back out here. And that's pretty much the tour of this town. I don't know if Ravine Town or Canyon Town. I'm not sure which one I like better. But anyways, that's the tour. Next time, another town that I stole. But for now, so long.